what's up? What's up, guys? Look, this right here is just the spare of the moment, okay? As I was on TikTok, I say, let me come on and talk to my people. I'm just kicking it, okay? I see my girl, Island Girl, is in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Look, I have no particular topic to talk about, guys. Y'all help a sister out. I just know out here down in the South, guys, it is raining cats and dogs out here. Okay, so I say, look, I didn't feel like just watching TV. I say, let me just come on and kick it with my people. So, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let me know what y'all guys are doing in your neck of the woods. You know how everything is. You know, just let me know. But this just right here, as you can see by the title, it says no script, just us. Let's talk. Right here is grown folks conversation. Okay, so what's up? What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. Yeah, so let me see if I can go ahead and load the music down some, guys. So I don't have no particular topic. Whatever you guys want to go ahead and talk about, I am here for it, okay? Yes, indeed. So let me see if I can load the music down just a little tad bit, and after that, we can go ahead and kick it. It's like 6 o'clock my end, central, but it's raining down here. Man, it's been raining all day. It was raining yesterday, but it's all good in the neighborhood. Thank God that I have a roof over my head. Okay, so guys, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. Yes, indeed. So let me go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer. So in case you guys want to go ahead and talk about any and everything, let me know, guys. In here is grown folks conversation. In here, 18 and up. No kids are in here. Okay, so we don't just talk. So let me go ahead and this right here was the spur of the moment, guys. I just decided let me go live. And that was like maybe an hour ago. Okay. So again, guys, thank you guys for coming in and joining my live. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. In case we get a little heated in here, let's go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer under Section 107, the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So again, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Island Girl says 7 p.m. here. The heat is on. Am here sweating bullets. No joke. Okay, you from the States as well, huh? I thought, okay, Island Girl is from the States. I thought Island Girl was from Africa. Okay, she is from the States. She says she's out here sweating bullets. It's hot. I'm not going to tell you no lie, but it's raining out here, and I'm glad it is raining because at least it get a little cool in there because oh my God, when it comes to the utility bills, oh, talk about it is high, man. It is very high. And I'm not really a summer person. I'm more of a spring person. So, girl, what's on the agenda today? What's on the menu today? Let me know what's going on. What is out there in those YouTube streets? Okay, Island Girl. She says she's from Virginia Island. Okay. Yes, indeed. I thought you was from girl. I thought so. I thought you was from Africa. I'm not going to tell you no lie. Because we always talk about we are that fool in Africa. I am Mala. You always talk about him. So I thought, girl, I thought you was there from Africa. I'm not going to tell you no lie. Island Girl is from the States. Yes, indeed. So, guys, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. So I promise you guys, I have no particular topic to talk about. All I know is right here is no scripts, just us. Let's talk. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break bread of the day. We're gonna just talk just about whatever is going on out there. Let's go ahead and talk. I don't know what's going on out there in the YouTube streets today. I haven't really checked what's going on. Island Girl says no, St. Thomas, Virginia Island. Okay. Oh, the Caribbeans. Oh, okay. So I didn't know it was like a 2 hour, a 1 hour, 1 hour ahead of us. So she says she's from the Caribbean. Okay, one day, the Most High God probably blessed me where I could be able to go to the Caribbean. Okay, go to the islands, and I know it's beautiful because my niece just came back from the Bahamas, And I know it's beautiful because where she was in some type of result, oh gosh, it was so beautiful. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell no lie. Yes, indeed. So, girl, what's going on out there? You know what's going on out there in those YouTube streets? Tell me what's going on out there. I haven't been checking the day, man. I was so busy on TikTok. That's where I was. So, I talk more of like, history, dealing with history and my spirituality on TikTok. Okay. So that's where I'm at. So if you want to go ahead and join, you guys are welcome to come on and join. Now, when I'm on YouTube, I just talk about him and everything. Um, yeah. So I see my daughter-in-law says she want to bring the baby. Yes. Hmm. Hold on one second. Yep. Island Girl says too much drama with the young kids in the village. I'm talk about it, man. Like I said, when it comes to these ones in that village, it's like a gift to be. What you call that? They a gift to just keep giving, something like that. It goes something like that. I know I ain't tired as. Uh, I guess I am tired because just like my second live today. I think I was on TikTok maybe about 2 hours. Yeah, they are the gift that's keep giving. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up, Alan. If you want to come on, I just dropped the link, or you just want to go ahead and stay in the chat room. You are welcome. I just thank you for coming and supporting me. So, but if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. But if you want to, stay in the chat room, you welcome as well. I just thank you guys for coming in and supporting me because when it comes to truth tellers, man, I mean, truth tellers, we go through so much. So we go through so much. When you're a truth teller, man, you go through so much. I mean, people they be saying they want the truth, but when you get the truth, they be wanting to shut you up and I mean, do all types of stuff. I mean, it's just can't catch a break. All the girls say, "Did you watch today? It's past mad." No, girl, what's going on? I haven't watched today. Maybe late on the night, I might watch it. But girl, do tell. Let me know what's going on. No, I haven't watched today. And I watched that mess yesterday. You know how Mama was sitting there acting like he was Captain Sable. Like he was a good Samaritan when. He went ahead and started showering the little young guy, which you can't tell me that this was not something that they went ahead and put together. You know, it just so obvious. It's so sad when you so used to taking advantage of people where you don't care, or think it out. Mao didn't even think it out what he did. He just went ahead and just pull that little stunt and expect people to go along with it as if we so gullible, like we couldn't catch on of what he's saying. Ain't nobody stupid, trust me. Ain't nobody stupid but you. Olive Girl says I ain't in no position to come up. I'm baking. It's so hot, sweating so much. Okay, what are you baking, girl? Let me know what you are baking. She says she is baking. Yes, indeed. So you love to bake. She, she said he went over to the boy grandmother's house and kind of disrespect the aunt that was looking after the kid. Oh my God. All this is for clicks and likes. That's all he's doing that for clicks and likes. Let me see if I can go ahead and see what's going on. So that was on his page or it was on somebody else's page. Let me see what he did because Ma would just do that just for clicks and likes. I don't know how them people could do that. I just can't clickbait and I can't sit there and try to bribe people to like my channel. Like I say, it is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. So no, she said, no, I'm baking in the heat. Oh, okay. Oh, she's baking in the heat. That's all right. The sun love you, girl. Shoot, all it's gonna do is just make that melanin skin shine. We connected to the sun, honey. So it's not gonna hurt, honey. We got the skin for the protection, and the protection for the skin. So let me see what's going on. So that was on Mala's page because I haven't watched it. Let me see what he's doing. because this is just the gift that's keep giving. So guys, come on and hit the live so we can go ahead and get some people in. Share, share, share.
You can show people.
Let me see what's going
This is
on.
the moment. You know me, I don't have how to do it.
Yeah, this guy is just too much. And then the thing about it, Oliver, I just didn't understand why, they went in and brought all that unnecessary stuff. Even uh, now, when it came to the little place for him to live where he lay his head at, I probably would have fixed it up just a little bit, tad bit, but I would have hurried up and got him into boarding school. I would have made sure that I found the necessary people to get him in boarding school, instead of spending that unnecessary money because he claimed that he had got $1,400 to spend on that child, but I truly believe that it was more. All that right there was to go ahead and pour into Maui so he can go ahead and spend it on, trying to take people, allegedly land. Island Girl says that all reactors was on his case today. I got so mad I couldn't watch it too much. I bet they were because they see straight through it. They see straight through. They see straight through all that. It was so obvious. You're gonna just put up cameras the minute when you guys set up the cameras. Less than a few hours, you find somebody that was stealing. Come on, guys, and you had the cameras dead on that little boy. That was too fake. That was too fake. No way in the world that I would have been able to pull that stunt off. People would have been called me out. That's just to show you he just like what one of my minds said. He's a grifter. Mao the grifter. That's exactly who he is. Island Girl says, I agree school should be the focus. Now he wants to build the boy a house. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. A house out of mud, mud is free. And I did see just now that they went ahead and I think they brought some sand or whatever. Most likely he got that sand off of his compound because he did had mounds and mounds of sand. So he probably had told someone, put it in the dump truck and let's go ahead and let's pour that sand into the boy's compound, his house or whatever they call it. It's a little mud house. So I don't think that it's going to cost too much to sit there and put mud together and build a house. Make it make sense. Who is these people fooling? And he was going to sit there and say, just for him to sit there and put mud together, to go ahead and patch those holes that was in that little boy's house, he gonna say, oh, it costed him maybe about 500 USA dollars. I promise you. Oh my God. I just don't understand how these people could sleep at night. So he want to go out and he wants to say that the little boy, he was a thief, but you figuring a way to sit there and scam people allegedly, with the donations. It doesn't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. These people, I mean, these people are horrible. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, guys. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. That it just don't make no sense, but we already know what it's all about. But you never win when you play dirty. And I saw another act, I can't think who his name was, where they was showing that Mao was, when he was calling out that young guy, calling him a thief, they were sitting there saying Mao had the audacity to call this little young guy a thief when he went ahead and he did some underhand stuff as well. And even if, he didn't actually come out and take it, just like when it came to the compound to build that mansion. He had these people out there working from sun to sundown with no shoes, no tools. Some said that half of them wasn't even getting paid, just a plate of food. So what that is, but yeah, he got him a big old huge mansion after he built it up. Then he went ahead and kicked all of them out, built a tall wall. Make it make sense, guys. I can't make this up if I want to. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you no lie. So guys, in here, I'm just chilling, like I said, no script, just us. Let's talk. So anything, guys, that you want to go ahead and talk about, feel free to go ahead and talk. Eva Millie's in the house. She said, "Hey, you all. Hey, guys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think my grandbaby's in the house. Gonna be in a few. Yes. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So I'm just chilling, guys, out here. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. It is raining out here, so I just said, let me just come on. I don't have any particular thing to talk about. I'm just talking, okay? Eva Miller said, "Girl, his man, uh, his man ain't nothing but a big old box full of rats and roaches. They know running water. They always fixing something. It's incomplete, adding nothing to talk about. Absolutely, yes, indeed. My God." So she said his man ain't nothing but a big old box full of roaches and rats. And yeah, that's what I'm sitting there saying. You never when you play dirty. You wants to try to get over people, but soon when you fix one thing, then another thing broke. And then now, he went outside and he fixing some kind of big old tall garage to put his cars under there, but yet inside of his home is incomplete. Make it make sense, guys. I can't make it up even if I want to. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you no lie. She said, full of rats and roaches. My God. And now I just don't understand how. Well, so where are they getting their water from? That's what I want to know. Are they getting that water out of the river, and where is that water is going to? Because I remember when he had a little cesspool, but big as that house is, I'm pretty sure about now that cesspool probably be overflowing where it's all on the compound. Ugh, my God, make it make sense. Eva Miller said, "Girl, his man ain't nothing to talk about." Yes, indeed. Girl, absolutely, absolutely. Nothing but the garage. Two places full of it. It's an incomplete building, nothing but the garage. I just don't understand. It's like he starts something, then he stops, he go in, he gets something else, and then he stops, then he goes to another project. This man is not organized at all. Now he's trying to say, he's working with his sister to help her to build her house. But yet he still don't have nothing that's really running inside of his house. Make it make sense, guys. I can't make this up even if I want to. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you no lie, guys. Mm, 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 mm. I can't make it up. It doesn't make sense at all. So, guys, in here, I'm just kicking it. Out here is raining. I didn't watch YouTube to see what's going on. I know I saw this young lady. They say she used to come on my platform. Well, she didn't come on my platform, but she used to be in a comment where a tragedy had happened to her. Through her son. My God. So my condolences goes out to the family. That was so horrible, guys. Like I said, it's just so much stuff is going on, so much stuff going on. It's like, I always say, you don't take advantage of people because what goes around come around, and it gonna come back to you 7 times. So I just don't understand how you could try to take advantage of people, make it make sense. And now I'm looking at a little bit how I think his name, I don't know what his name is Mao's driver. I guess he went to that little boy's compound, and he have new clothes on. All that right there was a front, guys. I'm not going to tell you no lie. All that right there was a scare. So Eva Miller said they get their water from a well, but they put feces in the river. Oh my God. Nobody coming out there and check it. They have the entire villagers sick. Oh my God. So all of the sewage allegedly is going in the water. Oh my God. And these people got to cook and they got to bathe and drinking all that toxics. Oh my God. I mean, that guys, I just don't understand why people is not reporting that, because you have to clean out that, if you got sewage that is going into the water, man, that got to be cleaned out. Come on now. That's just too much. So Eva says that they get their water from a well, but they put feces in the river. They just disgusting. My God. People got to drink from that river, wash their clothes. Absolutely. It's just nasty. Absolutely. And also she says, I am diagnosing Mawa with ADHD and bipolar, also some kind of aspirin, I don't know what that is, syndrome, and I can't do my job on my opinion. Absolutely, that is your opinion. We're not a doctor, we're not a therapist, not a psychiatrist. Sometimes, people, they show different symptoms. Some got to be wrong. I know the thing about it, he's not an organized person. What you barking for? See, what you barking for? You better stay your tail down. Ain't nobody gonna hold you. She want to come up here. You ain't coming up here because my grandbaby about to come. You want to sit there and say hi? She wants to say hi to you guys. Okay, say hi. Yeah. I mean, just spoiled is all outdoors. Little Pomeranian. I mean, she is so spoiled, guys. Um, Olive Girl says that the chief related to them, so there is no justice. My God. But I would report that ain't no way in the world I would go out there, wash my clothes, cook my food in a river where all the sewage is going into that river. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Oh my God, that is so, you right, absolutely nasty. That is disgusting. That is disgusting, guys. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And he should have known. I don't know why he built that big old huge mansion and knowing good and well the infrastructure, no piping, no nothing. I mean, who gonna build a huge mansion and the water from the sinks is going into buckets? You have to shower with water going into a bucket. You can't even flush the toilets. You have to have buckets to pour down the toilet in order to flush it. Oh my God. But yet you start another project. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Eva, I agree to disagree. I think he is straight up a narcissist. He has all the qualities of one. He just, I don't know. It's just so messed up. But like I said, when it comes to Rosil is his two-bit change, okay? Also, Eva says Chris the Great is working with the police regarding cleaning up that river and charging that. Absolutely. I would give him a huge fine. No way in the world that anybody that's in that village should pay a dime. I will fine him because, like I say, these people get sick, diseases. Ain't no way. He said he'd be updating us soon. I'm sure gonna watch it. Make sure you tag me in it because I want to watch it and I'm going to do a reaction on it. I didn't know that. I knew that he had set up a cesspool where, but, uh, tight as he is, he don't like to spend money. Most likely, he wasn't calling people out there to go ahead and clean that cesspool. And I'm going to say allegedly. But you have to clean it. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know how often, but I'm pretty sure, at least, clean that cesspool because he had a very small one every, 6 months, but that is ridiculous. You're going to flush the toilet and all the sewage is going directly into the river. Oh my God. I promise you, that's going to be a health hazard. Most likely, probably going to have to shut down an entire village. But, that's exactly how they unalive people. Everybody thought that, when it came to all this stuff back then, that it happened, with the pow and, I'm talking about, with the pow. No, it happened with the nasty diseases. The nasty diseases. Oh, those kids, oh my God, these people going to be sick. If they got the sewage going into the river, building up these huge houses, and knowing that they don't have the right infrastructure, the right piping, everything is just incomplete. My God, just to say they got a mansion, make it make sense. Um, that is messed up, guys. I'm not going to tell you no lie. That is messed up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I have heard it all. I'm not going to tell you no lie. That is messed up. People gonna get sick. Don't have any running water. The water is going straight into the river. Oh my God. Talk about disgusting, guys. I'm not going to tell you no lie. They really didn't even need it, no big old mansion. All they had to do is fix the infrastructure, get them a nice size home, and put businesses in that compound. That's what they should have done. A little small, nice little house, sort of like what NASA has, something small like that. And they should have worked it on the infrastructure, make sure everything is running. They don't even have electricity. Oh my God, just imagine the smell. Ugh, my God, just imagine the smell, guys. Eva Miller says he built his mansion with donators' money. When you don't work for that money, you can use it to do whatever free money, that waste free money. They use free money. It's just like nothing to them. Absolutely. Because if it was their own money, I don't think that they would have went ahead and built something that size. But when you got money that that people just pouring into you for what? I don't know. That's the question. Why is these people still pouring into him? That's what I want to know. For what? Now he wanted money, but he didn't know how to come and ask his donors to send him money because you already see that now his sister, she's uh, dry begging, saying that sand costs so much money. Well, you knew that sand was going to cost money when you want to build a house, you know, more expensive than your budget. So make it make sense, guys. It just don't make sense at all. But I guess you got some crazy people, very gullible people, but it's something about them. It's something about it because ain't no way, no way that I can continue asking donors to keep giving me money, and then they keep giving it. So what are they getting in return? They got to be getting something in return. So like I said, and I think someone that came in and said that maybe, they pouring all that money in because when they come there, everything is going to be set because you don't know what's going on. But like I said, you never want when you play dirty, and especially when you living in a glass house. So, guys, look, I am just kicking it in here, no script, just us, just talk. So, we just talking about, all of those shenanigans that's going on in that little small village called Navahansi. Make it make sense, guys. Like I said, there, over there, is like the gift that's keep giving. The gift that's keep giving. It just don't make no sense. I just can't make it up if I want to. But I just hope the guy, Chris the Great, I hope he stay on their butt because, these people gonna get sick. These people gonna get sick. I give it no more. Watch and see, guys. Y'all gonna come and tell me. I give it no more than maybe a couple of months. If all their sewage is going into the river, I give it no more. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. No more than a few more months. These people gonna be sick. I hate to say it, but these people gonna be sick. And all because Mao wanted to build something that he know good well he didn't have the right structure to build a house that size. Just imagine the water that is going into that river. Oh my God, that is disgusting. My God. So guys, y'all let me know because that's horrible. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. And I'm gonna say a legend. I'm gonna say a legend because to me, all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. So I'm gonna say a legend, but it's just so obvious. It's so obvious. And then the thing about it, when Rocio was talking, that the horses have not taken a bath since they left Argentina. Oh my God, that was close a year. That was close to a year, or maybe even more. And you mean the horses have never taken a bath? What's the purpose of them having the horses in that compound? What's the purpose? Just to say that we got horses on the compound. The horse tail was matted. It was matted. I mean, it was like a rat nest. So I guess anybody that come in that have to groom the horses, they're gonna have to shave all that off because I don't think that the horses is gonna allow them to even brush that nest. Mm-mm-mm. Guys, make it make sense. I can't make that up even if I want to. So guys, look, I'm just here chilling, just talking, but that is a lot, that is a lot. And it's just because these people is trying to live a life to show that, oh, they can build something so big in a little small village, which does not make no sense. It didn't make no sense at all. And that's real talk. Can't get no real than that, guys. Oh, they're here. Oh, tell her I'm coming. Yeah, that's my grandbaby's coming, guy. My grandbaby. I'll probably show it to you. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. What's going on? My girl, country girl, is in the house. Yes, indeed. Hey, guys, my girl is in the house. This is her time. This country girl's time right here. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. My girl, country girl, is in the house. This is her time right here. Yep. Unfortunately, the people that are sending money are pensions, vulnerable people who just believe in him, thinking he's poor soul because he got one eye. Because he got one eye, he is manipulated them with his sad story. Also, my girl, country girls in the house. She says, "Good evening, unapologetic." Yes, indeed. Real talk, truth tellers. Yes, indeed. Guys, look, my my grandbaby's here. So if you hear anything crying, this is my little grandbaby right here. Look, you see her? Yes. So guys, where was we? I'm just here talking, no script, just us. Let's talk, okay? So let me see if I know how to multitask, okay? Because it's been like 23, 26 years, okay? Yes. So guys, yes, this so I'm just talking, guys. Let me know, come on and keep the conversation going so we can continue talking. Let me see if I can go ahead and lower the music down just a little tad bit. Because I can hear the music a little bit. Give me a second. All right, yeah, the little country girl, yes, yeah. She's going on a month now. Well, she's not quite a month. Yeah, you can see her. Yeah, a little small little thing. I mean, teeny weeny. Let's just look at that, teeny weeny. Say hey. Yeah, little teeny weeny thing. So in here tonight, guys, it is. I mean, it is raining cats and dogs out there. No scripts, just us. Just we just here, just talking. So all we doing is just talking, guys. Just talking about any and everything, but you know what the conversation is about. Yeah. So she had just woke up. You all right? Okay. You all right, Nova? Yeah. So guys, keep the conversation going. Trust me, I'll be able to multitask. Yeah. Yes, but it's just a lot, guys. Thank you for coming in. Come on and hit the like button. Hit the like, comment, and share this live for more unapologetic content because I like coming on here. YouTube is my home, even though I go on TikTok, but YouTube is my home. This is where I like to be right here in these YouTube streets. So guys, let me know what's all is going on out there in those YouTube streets because you know that I haven't been checking on it today. Okay. Yep. So Nova Rain is just sitting here, just chilling with her mama. Her Nova, you just chilling with your mama. Yep. So country girl, are you off today, or did you go to work today? So let me know if you was off today, girl. Or you went to work today because down here it is it's kind of clearing up, but tomorrow I think we're gonna get some more rain tomorrow. Yeah. So guys, again, welcome to unapologetic real talk. Come on out there, those that's out there in the bushes. Come on out and talk. Hey, let's talk. Let's go ahead and chop it up. Oh, okay. Country girl said I went to work. Okay. So let's chop it up. Anything that y'all guys want to go ahead and talk about, feel free to talk about. Hey, I know how to multitask. I promise you, honey. I'll flow right into it. So let me know, guys, so you can keep the conversation going because I don't even know what's going on out there. Okay. I'm just kind of, it's just a lot that's going on, in real life. Yes. So come on, guys. Make sure you share the live. Hit the live for more unapologetic content. In here is real talk. Yes. So I'm just here chopping it up, guys. That's all I'm doing right here, just chopping it up. Hey Nova. Hey Nova Rain. Yep. I mean, a little teeny weeny thing. Yes, indeed. Yep. And believe it or not, guys, this is my seventh grandchild, all girls, one boy. Yep. Look like once my daughter and went to the military, and when my son said he had one, she had one. So my daughter got four, three girls and one boy, and my son he has a set of twins and also one girl. Country girl said, "Did you see Portia putting her house up for sale? The one her mom lived in. That was horrible. I heard. I didn't watch the entire video. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe watch it later on. Michelle Brown, straight from the A. You know, I love my girl Michelle Brown. She's the one that I call the queen of YouTube. Yes, she was talking about it because I saw where she went ahead and she did an interview with Simon. But I went ahead and she put a post where she had talked about, Portia went ahead and put the house up for sale, but it didn't make no sense just to take care of the house that would never be yours. So she could say, "Oh, I'm living in a 14 million or $7 million home," but yet you're gonna go ahead and sell your house, which, if I'm not mistaken, the house that Portia has for sale is paid for, and they said that it's worth like 1 point something million dollars. But what's the purpose of you being in a $7 million home and you got a house that's paid for? Make it make sense. But it's Portia, 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 Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Portia didn't even know what an underground railroad was, so quite obvious she's going to make a dumb mistake like that. And I just say, if she can't make those payments when it comes to the house that she's in right now, then she going to lose, that house, and she going to lose her own house. But like I say, you never win when you play dirty. You never win you play dirty. Okay, okay. You never win when you play dirty. It didn't make no sense. But look how she got him. You gonna lose, look how she got him. And now you're seeing that, when it comes to Simon, how he even got deported. So he don't have to pay nothing. Once you deported, this person from out of the country, unless he want to go ahead and settle the debt in case, he want to come back, but she can go ahead and if she do sell that house, the house still most likely, the money that she gets is going to go into, the house, because I'm pretty sure that the house is not paid for where they, paying mortgage. So if I was a Portia, I would have went ahead and I would have sold that house to get the notes from under me, and I would have lived in my house, my mother and I, and I'm pretty sure that she probably would have found another daggone Jack A, and probably would have put in another house, because they were saying, according to Tasha K, that she was allegedly messing with some old man from Africa. So, oh my God, make it make sense. But like I said, it's Portia. But the sad part about it is that I think that all this right here comes from her mom, spoiling her, and she's seeing her mom lifestyle, and not focusing on her education, but most likely focusing on her looks and her body. And this is what you see the product of right here. Okay. Country girl say what, Nick? What you're saying, country girl? I didn't understand that. But no, it just didn't make no sense. I would have never sold a house that was paid for. Make it make sense. And then I was hearing where what's his name, Simon. Michelle was asking, "Do you think that Portia went ahead and called ICE to go ahead and deport him?" He was saying in so many words, I don't know if he was trying to help look out for that he's not sure who did it, but it's just so obvious. You going into a divorce, And the minute when you go to court, then that's when you get deported. I don't know, guys. It just don't make no sense. It don't make sense at all. So guys, come on, come on, come on, and let's keep breaking the ice so we can go ahead and pass the time, okay? I mean, down here it just raining. And when it comes to the Love and Marriage in Huntsville, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm watching it right now. I probably do a review maybe tomorrow when it comes to Love and Marriage in Huntsville. But you know exactly how I feel when it comes to that show. I already had told you, when it comes to all that, they have to tell their real story. They can't be in everybody else's business. It's not going to work. If you want to go ahead and get those ratings up, you're going to have to allow these people to tell their own story. And like I said, when it comes to Martell, that's exactly, it's going to go ahead and carry that show. Martell and Ariane, hands down. Everybody else, like I said, I want to see them all build. I want to see Huntsville, do exactly what they started, all of them coming together and building in Huntsville. It can happen. It can happen. And it can happen without Melody because Melody didn't make that show. Melody just brought all the unnecessary drama between her and Martell, but Martell is not going to keep carrying on with her because of the stunt that she did when she went ahead and got him arrested. So nobody checking for no Melody. I promise you, if they go ahead and once they get Ariana on that show, even bring the child. When they bring that child on that show, I promise you, those ratings gonna go up. The minute when that child come on that show, the ratings gonna go up. Oh, they're gonna be upset. Yeah, they're gonna be upset because Ariana gonna be able to film with her child, but Martell is not gonna be able to film with his other children. And it's not because of Martell. It's not because of him. It's because of Melody and the producers. Because according to what Martell told Tasha K, that the producers was trying to sit there and pit the children between each other. Who you like better? Do you like mama better? Do you like daddy better? Come on, producers. That does not make no sense. That does not make no sense at all. So when it comes to the show right there, if they thought that, we was gonna be interesting when it comes to Kent and what's her name? I can't even think her name. Trisha. No, nobody want to see that. Not, it can all blend in with everything, then, but we ready to see the real stuff, what everybody's looking for. That's the reason why when it comes to the show, it's on a standstill. And the only reason why it's on a standstill, because, you can't sit and just take this big old huge elephant that is sitting in the middle of the floor and just ignore it. You can't do it. So in order for this show to be able to get back on track, because we already know that when it came to all these fans, they wishing that show would go under. They wishing that OWN would go ahead and cut the cord, but that would never happen because when it comes to this black ensemble cast, it's the only one that's on the entire network. That we familiar with because Real Housewives of Atlanta is not doing anything. So all we have now is Love and Marriage in Huntsville. It's just that they just going to have to figure out their role. Once they figure out their role, I promise you, they're going to get the ball rolling. All they need to go ahead and get Ariane on there, at least, even if they don't want to film with her right now, through a phone call, something like that, or showing where Ariane is bringing a child to Martell, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen because I do not want to see Martell talking about Ariane, bringing somebody to help pick out furniture for Ariane. Nah, I don't want to see that, guys. I don't want to see that. I want to see the real. Ain't no other woman need to pick out my furniture because she don't know my tastes. So once they start, telling their own story, I'm pretty sure that the show is going to get on track. Okay. So I might go ahead and watch it tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much, I can say when it comes to Love and Marriage in Huntsville, because it's not gonna go nowhere. They wish that the show would be canceled, but it's not gonna be canceled. They all just got to go ahead and start telling their own story. Now I saw Kimmy and Maurice was talking about Kimmy's son, the oldest son, that he never felt like Maurice acted like a dad. Nah, no, I don't want to see that. Do you a grown man? Nobody want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. I promise you. What we want to see Martell tell his story. That's what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see Martell tell his story. But getting back with Portia, all you seeing right now, that's karma, because Portia, she knew exactly what she was getting into. Portia knew good well that was not going to work out when it came to her and Simon. So she should have known. She should have known how that was going to go ahead and work out. So, guys, I'm just chilling, just in here. It is raining out here. As you can see, I'm just babysitting. So, I really didn't come on, have too much to go ahead and talk about. But I can flow. Trust me, I can flow. I can multitask. So make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos, guys, for more unapologetic content. I'm gonna be on here for at least try for 8 more minutes, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Okay. So guys, come on and share the live. Come on and show the support. I know you guys don't like real talk. Hey, but like I say, it is what it is. Ain't nobody gonna sugarcoat. Nobody gonna pacify nobody in here. We're gonna tell it like it is. And that's real talk. But when it comes to Love and Marriage in Huntsville, it ain't going nowhere. Trust me, that show gonna be bigger and better. You guys thought, oh, just because Melody was off, Melody didn't make that show. Melody was boring as hell. Boring as hell. Trust me. Only reason why, you guys was able to gravitate because of what her and Martell was going through. That was the only reason. Hey, Pink. That was the only reason, because of what Martell and Melody was going to. But like I said there and say, that show will make it and gonna continue. If I'm not mistaken, this is like their 10th season, and they're gonna have 10 more, because you're gonna see Black excellent. Watch and see. And you can take that to the bank. I promise you. But that's the only show, especially that all of us can relate to, because I don't think I can relate to anything that's on WeTV. So that's the only thing that's really going on Bravo, is Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that's on a standstill because they can't figure out what's going on with that. And the only show that really, we could sit down and we could talk about, and that's Love and Marriage in Huntsville. They was counting it out, but it's not going nowhere. These people gonna be bigger and better. It's just that they got to tell their true self. Now, when it comes to Kent and Trisha, I just don't like that back and forth. That does not make no sense. When it comes to Nell, she let Melody ruin her, because Nell and her husband Chris, they had a huge storyline. They could have did a spinoff, because they got enough drama that's going on within their own household. So, they dropped the ball when it was trying to, make it all about Melody and Martell. That's how Nell dropped the ball. Christella, hey Christella, she said, oh, thank you very much. She said the grand is so adorable. Thank you very much. Yes, Christella is in the house. She said, hey, sis, been a while. Yes, indeed. Guys, I'm just here, just talking. It was raining out here. And my daughter-in-law came and brought the baby. So once she needed a break, so I say, oh, okay, you can go ahead and bring her. Yep. So yeah, guys, what else going on out there? I'm just here breaking bread in here. It's no script, just us. Let's talk. This is a real talk, real conversation. Yes, indeed. So guys, come on and hit the like, share the live, so we can go ahead and get people in here, so I can be able to make some money, guys. It's time for me to make some money on this thing, And like I said, I love coming on here, but YouTube is sitting there, turning up the heat. They want you to, at least make some money. If you ain't making no money, your numbers is going down. You ought to see my numbers. My numbers is way down, guys. Way down. Pink says she sure is granny multitasking. Absolutely. Hey, look, I've been in this rodeo before, even though it was like 26 years ago, but I've been in this rodeo. Trust me. Yep, I've been in this rodeo before. Ain't nothing new. Yep. And she's such a good baby, guys. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. She's such a good baby. Yep, she's about 3 weeks. Yep, 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nova Rain. Yep, she's a very good baby. Yep, she probably be sleep now. Her little belly is full. Yep, yep. Y'all can see her. Let me see if y'all can see her. Yep, look, little teeny weeny thing. Yep. So guys, look. Um, Country Girl say hello, welcome everyone coming in the chat. Yes, indeed, guys. So I'm just here. I was just here, just talking, guys. What I didn't have any particular topic to talk about. Also, my condolences goes out to young lady. That oh my God, her and her husband had lost their life. Oh my God, that was tragic by their son. Oh my God, that was so horrible. Christelle said, yes, I keep my great grandson, as I call him, my best friend every weekend. Okay, okay. Yes, indeed. And I'm so close with her because my other kids, they are so far off, which I'm gonna miss her when she leave, But my son, they way in Virginia, and my daughter, they far off, So and once she leave, oh my God, I'm gonna miss her. So I say I might sort of just keep as much as I can because all of them in the military. So yeah, and she's a good baby. They say she said she was crying all day, but once she with grandmother, honey, trust me, she ain't crying no more. Yeah, but she's a real good child. So guys, look, you can come on and close me out, country girl, and I guess I'll come on maybe tomorrow or something like that and have something to talk about. But I really didn't have too much to talk about. 901 Dot Diva, yes indeed. Ah, oh yeah, oh that's what her name. Oh yes, yes, yes. Our condolences goes to her, 901 Don Diva. And they say she was in my chat a couple of times because she was friends with Trees. Oh my God, that was so horrible, guys. My condolences goes out to the family. I mean, young kids. Yeah, I mean, ugh, just so much stuff that is going on out there, especially when it comes to those kids, man. Oh, it you know, the video games that they play, and all that, pop house with the video games, and these kids, they just that stuff is like it just take over their minds. That's just horrible, guys. That is so horrible. Yep. So guys, look, I done did my little hour. I just came on. I was also on TikTok. As you can see, my eyes is closing. So I'm finna go and lay her down, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my little shower, and I'm going to bed myself. So guys, thank you for supporting my live unapologetic real talk. Make sure you go ahead and share it, guys. Share with your friends. Like I said, honey, in here is real talk, unapologetic and nine buys. So we're gonna be real talk. We ain't gonna sugarcoat. So make sure you share it live, and we talk about anything. Like I said, whatever's out there. So my girl, country girl, she said, everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay prayed up, and God bless you all. So guys, on that note, you all be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. and make sure you go out there and touch grass and make somebody's life happy and not sit there and tear down, okay? Because you know how we are. We like to tear down, but we gonna build up, okay? Christella say, see you, sis. Have a good night. You and the little one. Thank you very much, guys. You all be blessed, okay? So I'm going to give me some rest because I've been talking all day. I've been on TikTok, okay? So you all be blessed, guys.
With all that I want.